See us rise. Let's go M's. It's our time. Now, these might be some of the things you hear about the Seattle Mariners. 23-27 so far in the year. Almost the worst record in Major League Baseball, one of the worst in the AL. What started out being potentially a promising season has really not amounted to that due to underperformances around the horn. But that's enough about the in real life Seattle Mariners. Now let's talk about this Seattle Mariners. And I don't know if I'm going to make the same choices as the Mariners have. I don't know if I'm going to be as patient with players as the Mariners have. Now we've got to jump into the GM chair and think long and hard about what exactly we want to do with this team. And before we make some of those decisions, we got to talk about some of the prospects that we have coming up in the wing. Now, the Seattle Mariners have a top 15 farm system in the MLB on the back of 8 high potential players, with a couple ranking here in the top 5 in Jarred Kelenic and Julio Rodriguez. But I want you to meet some of the other players that we're going to be labeling as pretty untouchable. And then Logan Gilbert, who was just recently called up to the MLB for a stint. Noel V. Marte, probably one of the most underrated upcoming shortstops in any farm system across the MLB. And then there's George Kirby, drafted 20th overall in 2019 by the M's coming out of Elon. Our GM goal is to finish over 500 and reach the postseason. Our GM rating is a C. We apparently have about $32 million in projected surplus this year. Same Justin Dunn, Donnie Walton, like we've got a lot of people to re-sign here. Let's take a quick look at the lineups. We've got Jarred Kelenic batting leadoff here in left field. Haniger second in right. Kyle Lewis in center. Kyle Seager hitting fourth, playing third base. Ty France going to be swinging at DH, probably playing a little bit of second base as well too. JP Crawford hitting sixth at shortstop. Tom Murphy and Jacob Nottingham are going to be platooning at catcher. Evan White here at first base. Jacob Nottingham also probably going to get some time at first base as well. And then Dylan Moore batting in 9 here. Over there in the pen, Marco Gonzalez going to be our ace. 84 overall lefty. Justice Sheffield, number 2. Yusei Kikuchi, 3. Justin Dunn, and then Chris Flexen in at 5. But we're going to be looking for that 5th spot. It might be Logan Gilbert. It might be Emerson Hancock. Middleton is going to be carrying right out of the pen alongside Aaron Fletcher. Steckenrider and Graveman will be called in to close down the game really when we need it. All right, so we are finally ready for opening day. You know, I have to say thanks so much for all the love on the first one. I didn't really know what to expect when I made that video, but I just wanted to make something that I could remember. So Kevin Gausman on the mound for the Giants and Marco Gonzalez. Let's go get into it. All right, here we go, guys. Marco Gonzalez on the mound. And I've got to say, all these prospect head scans look just beautiful. They just look so good. All right, we're playing on legend difficulty with old pinpoint. There it is. We've got the quick counts going on here because I want to be able to get through these games, guys. You know, with the walk. Austin Slater, 282 on the year. 914 OPS here last year. Oh, let's go. Tailor-made double play. There we go, baby. Marco able to get out of that one. We got Bepo up. Mike Yastrzemski, Alex Dickerson, Evan Longoria, Wilmer Flores, Brandon Belt, and then Brandon Crawford here up. 1-1 count. Marco gets sets, delivers the sinker, low away. Gonna roll over it right to Kyle Seager. That 6-speed is not gonna cut it. That's gonna be out. Number 3. Here we go. Mariners baseball. So here he is, the man, Kelenic. Jarred Kelenic hitting lead off. His batting stance in this is not exactly, you know, that little shimmy he does. I love that. And we were just not ready. Look at that head scan though. Yeah, adjusting to this hitting camera into a little bit high. Could have let that go for ball 4. It's gonna be a fly ball out to here to right. Yeah, I like this camera angle, but sometimes it is a little bit difficult to gauge the speed on the fastball. That's like the one downfall. Here he is, Kyle Lewis, one of the most exciting players on the M's. Way ahead. No UI, as you can see here. Just barely see that PCI, so I can see what we're doing here. All right, gonna roll over. That would have been ball 4. That's going to do it. Nothing's doing with Yastrzemski coming up to the plate for his first at-bat this season. Marco, low away cutter into the shift, or well, I should say away from the shift. That's going to get him a hit. See if we can get him to roll over. In the cutter here, low way. Missed location, but that's going to be right where we need it. He misses it. Do sinker low way. We need him to roll over to end the inning. And Marco is going to miss location. Wilmer Flores up. We got a 1-2 count. Marco's going to try and get him to roll over to change up. Ooh, very close. He's ready to go. Here comes Belt. One of the best batting stances in MLB The Show, in my opinion. He's going to get under it on a 3-2 count. That's going to end the second. 96 mile an hour fastball. Let's see what we can get here. Up the middle, but right to the shift. I think that's going to be Crawford, right? That fields that. And that's going to be out number 1 for the M's here. Get something to bleed. Just that yet. But here comes Ty France. Got a big future for Ty France coming here. See how long he can be an M, but a dirty slider. Here comes the next pitch. And watches it. That's going to be a K. So far, hitless. M's are hitless. Old B Crawford. The Giants actually do have hits. I don't know what I'm talking about. Crawford hit that very well. Lewis is going to be there though. It's going to be out number 1. The Giants are getting to him. They are getting to Marco. I don't know how long he's going to be able to hold this. Whew. Just not sneaking any pitches by Solano. He is going to fall for a cutter inside. Fisted over there to Moore at second. Oh, what a beautiful look at T-Mobile Park here. True to the blue. To the bottom of 3. Tom Murphy 3-1. Think he's going to get a pitch to hit here. Here it comes. Oh, just misses it. On time. On it. A little bit off. 1-2 count. And just misses it. That's going to be out number 2. 3-2. 2 outs. The pitch to Dylan Moore. And would have been ball 4, but have to take a swing at that one. Pretty close. But it depends if he can get through the order one more time without giving up more hits like that. Celebrating a little bit too aggressive. We don't need to celebrate that much. There's a pitch to Yastrzemski. And he is going to sit very well on it. Oh, Bepo trying to go for 3 with the 6 speed, and he's in there. Double. And now suddenly, Marco Gonzalez is in a lot of trouble. Ooh, gets him in a high inside sinker. Dickerson is not happy with the call. Let's get a look. Let's go up to the booth. How close was it actually? And that's definitely a strike. Gonna bounce back here. 2-2. Gonna try a backdoor curveball. And Longoria is gonna do his job here. And I don't think he's going to beat Poe with the 6 speed is in there. And the first run's on the board for the Giants. Do pretty well, all things considered here. Runners on first and second with no outs. Is able to get away, only giving up a run. Short scare, small scare for the M's. As we move here to the bottom of the 4th. Here comes. And we do the cardinal sin. We swing at the very first. Just not on time with the bat. And then he goes right back to that location, but spins it outside. And that's going to be 4 Ks for Gossman. Trying to get on base, trying to find a good pitch to hit. And here comes the pitch. Oh, man, he hung that slider. Here comes 3-2, 2 outs. And a splitter. Is going to sit him down. Real good change of pace. A good 16+ mile differential on that pitch. That's a tough pitch to see here. Belt. Another deep fly ball on that sinker. The Haniger is going to be there for out number 1. Best bet here, sinker low in. Sinker's gonna be there though. Crawford grounds out. He's been hitting everything pretty well, but does not there. Sinker's gonna sneak in there and jam him up. And that's gonna be out number 3. Keeping him moving. 3 hits for the Giants, just 1 run for them in this view, but that's all part of the challenge. Woo. Just a little bit ahead of that. 6 Ks for Gossman so far. Here we go. 3-1 count. And we're going to roll over. Just on top of it. Mariners playing like the Mariners do right now, but a lot of game left. There's a lot that we can turn around here. So can Crawford break the no-hitter? And he does on command. First hit. And it is going to be a bomb. Whoa, wow, what a hit. JP Crawford, his first hit here in 2021 is going to be a bomb off of Gossman to break up a no-hitter. Story of the game here, all over the place here. Let's take another look at that. Right on time. He knew it. Crowd knew it. They all stood up and knew. Hit this. 97 inside, right on the hands. And then we're going to fool you completely. Splitter, nowhere close to the zone. That's going to end 5, but Austin Slater now up. Gonzalez loses location on that cutter, but that is going to be right over the middle of the plate. And he gets lucky. Look at those fresh locks. Yeah, that's a great pitch that he called a ball there. 2-1 count. Bepo. Pitch. All right. Gets him to miss on that curveball, but if we can get him to roll over. Low away cutter in the pitch. It's right into the shift, and that's going to be out number 3. We're halfway through the 6, moving on to the bottom of the 6. Hems have now tied it up 2-2. The pitch. Probably a ball, but close enough to swing at it, and I think we missed with our location there. 8 Ks, and now 2-2. On time, but just missed it. It's going to be out number 2. Here comes the pitch. And we watched the one that we strung out balls and watched the strike. That is another looking strike. High inside sinker is what we got him with. And this time he's ready for it, but Handiger is going to be there, and that's going to be out number 1. All right, Longoria hasn't been able to handle this cutter. And famous last words, a perfect knock. Big tank, Evan Longoria just ready for that cutter. 399 feet, the sound of that, if you can get him with sinker. And that's going to work. Going to get him to pop out underneath that. That's going to be 2 outs here in the 7th. Problem is we just, not great at hitting. All right, Brandon Belt. Going to ground out, and that's going to be end of the top of 7. Longoria, though, does big damage. See, what is Gossman going to throw him? Gossman's still going deep. 87 pitches so far on the day. Throws him. Ball 4, but a pretty good splitter from Gossman. Oh, very good hit, but just underneath it a little bit too much. Wow, almost out of here. All right, got to get on base here. And just under it, he hung it. He did it. He did what we need him to do, is hung that slider. But a lot of lefty on lefty matchups here that we favor. All right, and that's going to be out number 1 here in the 8th. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is the last batter of the game. Kyle Lewis is there for out number 2 in his outing. All right, and he does. He gets out of it. 2 runs. Marco Gonzalez. Great day. No Ks on the day, though. Balls put in play by the Giants, but only 4 hits, 2 runs. It's not bad in 8 innings. And it looks like they're going to bring in Tyler Rogers. Completely missed by Ty France. Here comes the 1-2 pitch here in the bottom of the 8th. And that is nasty. 7 innings, 1 hit, 1 run, 10 Ks for Gossman. All right, here he is, the guy that put the only hit and run on the board, AP Crawford. And that is going to be a K for out number 2. Efficient to wait and really try and read and react. Not going to beat you. Tyler Rogers not going to beat you. But has some nasty stuff and gets a K there. Here comes Drew Steckenrider. Not necessarily a setup situation or a hold situation. Really going to try and keep the game close. All right, there we go. 2-1 pitch. Here, top 9. Buster Posey is going to round out for out number 1. Marco Gonzalez, 8 innings pitched, 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 of them earned, 2 walks, and just 1 K. Gotta be careful with Yaz here. And he is gonna rope that pretty good. Looking to kind of change his fortune against a righty this time around. He's not going to. Gonna be a pretty easy fly ball for Lewis, and that's gonna be 2 outs here. That's up perfectly. Slider. But ripped, smoked on the line though. And Haniger's there. And there's 3. Steckenrider does the job. Just gives up the 1 hit. And here we are. 2 runs, 5 hits versus the M's. Not the ideal, opening day, but it's better than being no hit. That has actually happened to the M's twice this year in real life. Here in the end, definitely need his bat in a situation like this. Nottingham putting up a prime bat at bat. Tries to sit on the slider. Was able to get a piece of it, but not a good one. And that's going to be out number 2. Try to avoid the M's only getting 1 hit on the day. Comes the pitch from McGee. Oh my gosh. And Kelnick gonna hit a dribbler. The M's lose their first in the opening day here. Gotta play on legend. We gotta get the cleanest setup to make it a good challenge. We want to make it, as fair and challenging as possible. The M's are not, they're not an elite team, and so I gotta give myself a little bit of a disadvantage, make it, challenging and realistic. 2 runs. Mariners just that home run. All right, guys, this has been a fun start to the Seattle Mariners franchise. Like I said, it's going to be challenging. It's going to be tough. We're trying to see what we can do with the GM skills more than the gameplay skills. But if we do jump in and play and intervene, we want to make it tough. So I appreciate you guys watching. Until the next one, we'll see ya. Peace.